We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Thunder and the Lightning. Saul Worthing looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Junior Santana will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Brian Cannon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Digging in, number 15. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise, if everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. It's late. He's safe.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
At the plate, Scott Franchise has had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Worthing stands at first with 1 out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Judd gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box, Timmy Hinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Timmy Hinson.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of that.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Although he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Men on third with 2 down. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Stepping in, Mike Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Striding into the box, Hal Hale. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Michael Lopez. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in now, Tiny Ryan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. No home runs as of yet, and 33 driven in. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Riggs is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Judd is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Tennessee leads this one 1-0. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Jason Hazel. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Now here it comes. Hey! Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Count 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, Marty Briggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. High pop-up. Lopez over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting back, the right fielder, Paul Weaver.
Into the box now, Paul Weaver. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Sent toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Devo, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
At the plate now, Ryan Nichols, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Worthing is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Junior Santana.
So here now is the pitcher, Junior Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 2 full. Tennessee leads it 1-0. Into the box now, Brian Cannon. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The batter, the center fielder, Paul Weaver.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. To the plate now, Saul Worthing, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is in the air out to right field. Weaver will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
So striding forward now, Scott Franchise. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 2.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Timmy Hinson.
Timmy Hinson.
First offering on its way, and they start him out away with a called strike. Weak grounder down the line at third, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Ready for another chance? Seth Roberts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Mo Cole.
Standing in, Mo Cole. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Hal Hale. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. He's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Michael Lopez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No one out with a runner at second. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Arellano. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
One out and a runner on third. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Tiny Ryan, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's not.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Franchise is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jason Easel. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now, Marty Riggs. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now batting, Paul Weaver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Slider laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 4, all tied at 1-1. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Judd.
Number 57.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Weaver has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Cannon. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Off the
Cut
plate,
fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, 3-ball count here, and looking down at the bullpen, we were just talking about it, Matt. Still no signs of life, so they're not thinking he's near the end yet.
The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Weaver in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Saul Worthing. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
The bag, runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
So striding in, Mike Hayes. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Ball one to start the at-bat. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two men are on with two men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And now after those consecutive hits, he's either tickling or starting to lose control of the strike zone, finding himself in a very dangerous situation here. And I do think he's getting tired now. Could be his last hitter here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Little chopper down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Nichols.
Ryan Nichols.
He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Strike taken up in the zone. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Parker Floyd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Parker Floyd.
the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bounce it to the left side, scooped up. The second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Coming to the plate now, Timmy Hinson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Brad Morrison takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Morrison.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Hal Hale. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Michael Lopez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valido is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Arellano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in, Tiny Ryan, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes.
That's out.
2 out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Judd. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Seth Roberts. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Mo Cole, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 2-2. strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Standing in, A.J. Valido. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman Brian Cannon. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 count. Now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Worthing.
Now at the plate, Saul Worthing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here now the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. easel in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
Digging in and looking for more. Scott Franchise. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that pitch is out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Three and one. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Hey.
Standing in now, Mike Hayes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
To the plate now, Hal Hale, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Two out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Rip Matthews will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Stepping in now, Michael Lopez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Andrew Arellano. 1-0 the count. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Thunder are out in front 4-1. Digging in once again, Jason Heasel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 148 for his career, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Now to the plate, Marty Riggs, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here now the 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Oh, look at the dive in time.
The right fielder, number 28, Paul Weaver.
Now at the plate, Paul Weaver. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Arellano comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Nichols. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one the count now. Two balls and a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Count remains full. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2. Stepping into the box, Tiny Ryan. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 57.
Milton Otto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Otto.
Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now back, the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. The pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Weaver is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Abe Laws will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Freddie Garcia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Freddie Garcia has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So stepping in, Timmy Hinson, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Settling in now, Seth Roberts, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Shortstop,
Now at the plate, Mo Cole, and their runners at the corners now. For the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. First pitch on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orlando Reyes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in is the outfielder, Saul Worthing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a liner. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Scott Franchise, as he'll take a look at ball one. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Mike Hayes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner at second here with one man out. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Franchise is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Hal Hale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
One out and a runner on second base. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The man at third with one away. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Rodney Lewis takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Lopez.
Michael Lopez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch in there for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Rounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Thunder lead it 6-2. At the plate, A.J. Valido. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Jason Easley will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Career homer number 149. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Guy Eaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
bullpen.
Into the box now, Marty Riggs. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Paul Weaver will be next. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Paul Weaver. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch.
That's outside.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Ryan Nichols. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Home. Eaton has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Thunder will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Thunder used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Judd gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Guy Eaton closes the door for the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.